Thank you very much. I'm called Evelyn Ninsiima Kikafunda, the CEO of Live to Inspire Uganda chapter. This is a program that goes to different schools, different communities, trying to inspire the youth and the teens. Today I did attend the youth conference for Kabale Diocese, and what an honor it is that I was one of the speakers. True, mental health is real, and I must admit that most of the youth we have, and actually even teens, are battling with mental health due to use of the bad substances, more or less like smoking cocaine, injecting themselves, smoking marijuana, name it on, and most of them have really become addicts. It is true, most of the illnesses that we have is because these kids have really become addicted, and they've damaged their brains and their well-being, and it is really very paramount as a leader, as a good citizen, to always speak and talk to the youth, just to remind them that it's not good to really use these substances for pleasure, for leisure, because they will definitely have irreversible effects. We've seen youth who have run berserk, who have run mad because of smoking, marijuana, using cocaine and any other, substances, sniffing, these gums and things like that. And most of them it's because of peer pressure, I must admit. And some of them are really stressed and frustrated and depressed. And having very good, career guidance, having very good, mentors and role models. It is really good to really direct these youth and speak hope to them. It is true, most of them are really hopeless, but all hope is not lost. And I do believe that if we have very many champions who really come on board to really speak to the teens and the youth, and hopefully we'll have a very good community and future in both homes, schools and everywhere. And I was very happy because I shared my story, which I believe is really inspiring. And as somebody who really champions sustainable development, I know I began working when I was still very young, in my S4 vacation. And inspiring, mentioning that despite one being educated, you really have to get hands-on by engaging yourself in agriculture. And I know most of these youth are still staying with their parents at home. As a youth, I really began engaging in agriculture in my S4 vacation, and being well behaved, disciplined, and that was my message to the youth, that being behaved and well disciplined, there's quite a lot to benefit from your parents. I was able to be given some piece of land to grow my Irish, and I'm so glad that it was a step ahead for me, that since then I've really not looked back. And this message to the youth was really important, because when you're educated, it is really good to be hands-on. And that is why today I launched a piggery project amongst the youth, about 5-6 youth today. And most important is that we had some boys. The boy child has been lamenting that it's been neglected, and having the boys also benefit from the piggery project, to me is a plus, because I know sustainable development is not segregative, and both girls and boys will definitely benefit from this. And it is not only for them as youth today, it's going to be a multiplier project, that maybe 5, 6, 7 years from now, all the youth of Kabale Diocese, each youth has a piglet or a goat, or all a hen, so that they have these skills that will definitely help them. And when they get so busy, maybe this is really good not to have them lounge around, relax, very idle, and engage into drugs. So having them participate in these agricultural programs, being part of the skills, is really good for them, to really keep them busy and active, and knowing that there is something positive they're going to benefit at the end of it all. So I'm very happy, and I'm so glad that I met one of the youth, who is called Fiona, who is blind, and she was very eloquent, very confident. And I love the fact that when I did call some of the youth to come and give a truth for truth moment, I take home from my message, Fiona was really clear cut on what she learned, being purposeful, and above all, you know, you'd really tell Fiona will be successful. And she did request for a laptop, because you know, as somebody who is blind, who is impaired, having a laptop will definitely help her, you know, boost her skills, and maybe even have employment, you know, using that computer, desktop, laptop that she's going to get. So I'm really, really happy with it. Father John, who really works very well with the youth and motivates the youth. Yeah.